Take a trip down to Mexico. Come back with that might make you psycho. Maximum frequencies through your stereo. Sorry, this is it, but homeboy, I got to go. I step up in the place and you watch them correct. Got you all in check. I got that head knob that make you feel your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. Cause I got you all in check.
From amidst the city's 7+ hills, welcome to Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Cincinnati Bengals. Only one team will keep the winning ways going to start the season as we're off in week 2. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. A give left side to Brown. Lamar starts to on game. Couple yards on the first play. Here comes 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Stop! Stop!
In play action here. Burrow. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Here we go, here we go. Tank, stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. That is comped, and it's Higgins again. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Gun. Got. 180. 180. 11. Got.
Brown on the inside give. They cobble together a yard there. Darnell Savage brings that to an end.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
180.
Burrow to the air now. That throw finds Jamar Chase. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10.
180.
Working inside the red zone. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
11 mighty. Here we go. 11. 11 MT. 11 Tommy. 12.
Another try following the sack. Looking right, and he finds him. And try as they might, he's not going to be able to move the chains. He's out around a yard shy of that marker. It's 3rd down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
Here we go. 180.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. He's got Gesicki, complete. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Yellow, 43. Check.
Running right is Bigsby. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
From the 31. Dumps it off to his running back. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
He was about to get smacked just as he got rid of it. Sometimes, Kate, that crowd lets you know you're about to get hit. But that's a savvy quarterback play right there. Take that check down. And nothing better than that defender picking you up off the ground after he knocks you down. With that play, that check down, taking some big yards. That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
That's 45. What striker? Red, striker.
From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. He got it along the sideline, but just couldn't bring it in within the field of play. That's incomplete. We've got 3rd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their 1st. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Ready. Red, 38. You, yellow. Hey, track mega.
Slot man in motion left.
Check, huh?
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
There are times quarterbacks got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31.
Yes, ready.
They give up the gut to Bigsby. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
First carry now, this is Bashal Tootin. He breaks the tackle, and he takes it across the 30 before heading out. That's 5, it looks like, on the play, so now it's going to be 3rd and 8.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Ready. 52 blue.
From the red zone now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Ready.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go. 33. Yep.
They send the tight end in motion. He's hanging on to this one on the second down option. Not much space available there. Maybe two, and that brings up third down.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
To the air, third and long. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. Fourth down coming up.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Little knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Fielded at the 7. With some trickery here on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Sahad. 180. Right side. 11 MT tank. 11 MT tank.
A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10.
What's this set? 180. Right up. 12.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Catch made by Chase Brown. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. The Bengals are out in front. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead.
180.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Down by Caleb Ransom.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. You just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Gun.
Here's second and 7. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's first and goal.
11 MT. Here we go.
try it right with Brown. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for 2nd and goal.
11.
Burrow from the gun. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals now lead by 10. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. One after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals drive their lead to 11. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, go, ready. Yellow, 43. Cut, go, set.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
They run it again with Bigsby, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. They're going play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
White, 50, green, 6, red,
2nd and 10 now. Finds him over the middle. He'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he will score! Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown! Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Return starts at the 9. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
ready?
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow setting the throw. Finds Chase on the slant. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Burrow on 1st down. Has it downfield. It's Chase. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. He got 24 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Here we go, here we go. What it is?
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he's going to gain about 3 yards as they bring him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 40 on 2nd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down at the 30. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
12. Here we go.
A give now to Brown. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's
We're to the 2-minute warning from the jungle. And it's the Bengals. Lined up with a 2nd and 8.
11, Thomas. Here we go, here we go.
They'll run again with Brown. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. O'Rourke with the pick. Worked through his progression, nobody available. And by the time he checked it down to the back, oh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball and holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
Now Ritter. Connecting on the slant. This gets forward to around the 29. Look at Cam Taylor-Britt getting up there to track that one down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 now. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go. Black 40. Red, green. Red, yellow. Hey, full fury. Black ultra.
Sending a receiver left.
Check, hut.
Throw on 3rd down. Looking slant route complete. By a man, and now he's in the clear. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Black, ready, no blue. 6, 11. Ready.
Ritter setting up to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked by Derek Forrest. And the Bengals get it back at the 45-yard line following that interception return.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
11 MT, 11 MT. 11 mighty, 11 mighty.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
I think my favorite part is the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
12, 12, 12.
On first down, here's Burrow. Brought in close to the 8. him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here we go.
Going with Brown on the ground. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
It's a loss of
Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. It's second and goal.
11. It's set. Wide 80. Wide inside.
One play action here. Burrow. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals will add to their lead at the end of the half. T. Higgins, the touchdown. McPherson to add the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals drive their lead to 11. On to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Making some progress here. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. All in left side. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Now the offense going to take its third and final timeout. 2nd and 3 now.
Here we go. Red, cycle, block 40. Green, jack. Clear, green. Yellow, blue. Red, yellow.
Here's Ritter. And that's incomplete. With 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe 2 more snaps.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Caught in the goal line. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Escapes a defender. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Now we give left side to Bigsby. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 11. He's got Thomas on the slant. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st down, Jaguars.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Ready. Yellow, 43. Ready?
This is Bigsby. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw now. It's Ritter. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find his tight end. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Jaguars into punt formation. Surprisingly had to punt 5 times in last week's win. And he sends this away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. This drive should have been over, partner, but running into the punter gives them new life and this first down.
38.
Running it after the penalty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From midfield now. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short. Shotgun handoff for Allen. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
Ritter to throw. He's got it. It's in close. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Jags offense hasn't left since the touchdown. They're going for 2 here.
The Jaguars will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They want to run it across, and he's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. Wow, he's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Here's a Conda on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
11 Thomas. 12.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainers heading out to take a look. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Connects on the crosser. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And they've got themselves another first and 10.
Here we go. Motion. 180.
Burrow from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
11. Here we go. 11. Stop.
To throw again, it's Burrow. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars get it back after a marvelous defensive effort. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever. A one-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Kate, it was such a privilege for me living up in the Pacific Northwest and covering the Legion of Boom. But when I see a play like that, all I see is number 25. Richard Sherman. Yeah, he could run his mouth and he could talk with the best of them, but he rocked it with tackles just like that.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
We hear about basketball on grass so much more of the space and speed coming to the NFL game. That play's so indicative of it. Get that point guard in the open field and let him do his thing.
Throwing here, Ritter. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Making that throw in double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch. A whole bunch of bodies around him.
6, mega, 33, yellow. Field, black. 10.
From the 41. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Jaguar first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Yellow, 43, huge, yellow. White. Ready?
Ritter looking to throw. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Come on, set, ready.
They give to Allen out of the shotgun. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, you got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
And they get this down to the 28. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
To the line we go. They're set first and 10.
Here we go.
Ritter. Giants are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate?
The Bengals take
Just
over
run the
first and 10
Run it.
at their own 33-yard line.
11 MT. 11 MT.
Handoff headed left to Brown. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Brings up second.
3 quarters in the books from this one. The Bengals with it. They've got the lead, but this game is close. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
11, 11.
Burrow on the play action. Running on the right side. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That one gains 7. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
11, 12.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Steadily keeping him involved in their passing game, Brock, but that throw now didn't work out the way his earlier targets had.
It kind of felt like, you could see that from the booth, this defense was sick and tired of this running back catching the ball.
Yeah.
A whole lot more active in their coverage, and somebody was ready to finally separate the football when it arrived.
Finds the in route complete. And they make the tackle at the 38. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back, I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Gun.
Again, it's Burrow. Gets this to Fant. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
First down, Burrow to throw. That one's complete, right side. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Now a give. It's Brown headed right. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals push the lead up to 12. Here's McPherson on the handle of the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. On the give, it's Tootin. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scoop, here comes 2nd and 2. From the 34. Flush down out to his left. Completed to his running back. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Working quickly here. Here's Ritter. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those true throws. Getting a completion like that, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Ritter setting up to throw. He completes it in traffic. And they limit the damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43.
First down, Jaguars.
Now Ritter. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Right, 95, ultra, don't ultra. Hey, don't steal. Strike, check, strike. Hey, confused. Check, huh?
Another try following the sack. That throw behind his intended target.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play. And you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Third and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 4th and long. Desperation time here. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. He's got it inside the 10. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Jaguars need to score quickly.
On the double.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Come on, set. Ready?
Ritter to throw. And the Bengals are too much. They take it down. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line. Trying again, following the sack. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And now they're left with 3rd and goal.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Throwing now. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off. And the Bengals will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being third down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
Now the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Here we go. 180.
Here's Brown again. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
11. 180.
Burrow setting up the play action. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. So on 4th down, Bengals calling on Ryan Rico for the punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Down. Blaster, stick. Red, cycle. Claws red. Strike, strike. Strike, check, strike. Ready?
Back to throw now, it's Ritter. That's incomplete left side. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go. Set.
Now to throw. Throwing deep for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Ready. Black, blue, strike. Snap, red. Ready, ready.
Desperation time here on fourth. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Here we go.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
Punt. Stop.
They'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.